What is a mystic? If you want to find God, then honour God within you, and you will always see God beyond you. For it is only God in you who knows where and how to look for God. And when you honour and accept the divine image within yourself, you cannot help but see it in everyone else too. And you know it is just as undeserved and unmerited as it is in you. And from this frame you stop judging and start loving unconditionally, without asking whether someone is worthy or not. The breakthrough occurs at once, although the realization deepens and takes on greater conviction over the passage of time. Mystics are people who see things in their wholeness and call forth the same unity in others, simply by being who they are. Wholeness that is head and heart and body, all present and all positive, sees and calls forth wholeness in other people. Dualistic or divided people, however, live in a split and fragmented world. They cannot accept that God objectively dwells within them or others. They cannot accept or forgive certain parts of themselves. And this lack of forgiveness takes the form of a tortured mind or a closed heart, or an inability to live calmly and humbly inside their own body. The fragmented mind sees parts, not wholes, and invariably it creates antagonism and fear and resistance. What you see is what you get, and what you seek is also what you get. We mend and renew the world by strengthening inside ourselves what we seek outside ourselves, not by demanding or forcing it on others. Mystics are human like the rest of us, and none of us are perfect. We are inconsistent creatures with blind spots and cultural limitations. And outside of flashes of insight and unit of experience, mystics are products of their place in time. So, for example, they may have sexist or anti-Semitic or other biases common for that period, as we see even in the much idealized Desert Fathers. In spite of momentary glimpses of universal and unconditional grace, they may still be rooted in a retributive understanding of God. It takes more than a lifetime for us to grasp the mystery that we experience during moments of deep presence and surrender. What mystics finally do, it seems to me, is heal in themselves the fragmentation that is evident in the world around them. Instead of hating, excluding, or dismissing it over there in others, they heal it in themselves. And this healing is God's Spirit working in us. Mystics see the whole, good, bad, ugly, and beautiful, in themselves and in others, refusing to hate or ignore any of it. This allows them to have immense sympathy, empathy, and compassion, and to work in service of the world's healing. I am not sure if you can come to such empathy in any other way. In Jesus we see the face of God, not in my face, not in your face. My face and your face always have a mask. The smile, the frown, the politeness, the preoccupation. Our masks mask the face of God. Our masks mask the freedom of God. Our masks mask the love and grace of God. In Jesus we see the face of God, and Jesus saw beyond the mask. Jesus saw the face of God in the hungry, the thirsty, the stranger, the naked, the sick, the prisoner. Jesus saw that the least of these sisters and brothers too mask the face of God. Let us look at each other. Let us look for the face of God. Let's not even pretend God stops here. We commit ourselves to look for the face of God in each and all. Amen.